What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters, man. So, Jay Black released a tweet giving out the information concerning Tech Nine funeral services that will be held on April 4th. The viewing will be at 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., followed by the services. For all those who don't know, and who want to attend, if you in Philadelphia or in the area. Now, it's crazy because the address of this place is going to be at the Kingdom Life Church, 800 West Tabar Road, or Tabor Road, however you want to pronounce it, Tabar or Tabor Road, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 19120. Now, a couple days ago, they had a memorial for Tech that took place. And they had one in Philly, they had one in Harlem for him. Rome DMV caught a lot of heat behind that because Rome DMV put out a tweet insinuating that he was there, saying how much of a nice memorial it was, and now he's finna fly back home and cry all the way home. However, only to find out that he actually wasn't there. This stirred up the battle rap community, got a lot of people mad, and a lot of people didn't appreciate that at all. Rome DMV issued an apology and a statement after he numerous continued to get caught up in his lies behind this. Said he was at a park, then come to find out it was two parks. Said he was on a swing only for bill collector to send out, I believe, a picture of the park showing it had no swings, only for him to say, oh, I didn't say I was there. I actually said that I watched it on the internet. That's crazy, fam. And this is exactly what I was meaning. Like, that don't even make no sense. First of all, let me just say something wrong. It wasn't a requirement that you had to be there. And we understand nobody would have been mad at you if you couldn't made it to show up. Nobody nobody would have. You know how many people didn't show up or didn't go that probably wanted to go or didn't even want to go. Nobody hold them accountable for them things. But see, when you're doing things like this, you're not even smart enough to understand when you say you would. Okay, it's like this. When you go to a visual, right? Most of the time when you go into a visual, people are already aware of who showed up and who not. It's like, oh, such and such came, such and such came. When it comes to this battle rap community, you got battle rappers out there, you got bloggers out there, you are going to be noticed because you one of them also. So when you saying you there, and everybody would have known you was there, only for you to retract your statement, switch it up, because now you put yourself in deep water and it kept getting deeper and deeper and deeper for you. Look, bro, that's corny, man. That was corny as hell, man. I don't understand. What did you get out of that? What did you get out of that? Did you think by you saying you were there, it'd make people respect you more? Times like this is not about nobody else. Let me tell you what times like this, for the most part, is about. Putting that brother to rest and making sure his daughter is okay. Those are the top two priorities. Making sure this brother is put away properly and providing for that man's daughter. All this extra stuff people trying to do, take this time to show I cared about him more than you and trying to outdo each other and trying that stuff is horrible, man. Making such a spectacle out of this man's life. And now we got a lot of people salty at you, cats mad at you behind this, man, because what did you gain from that? What did you really gain from that, little bro? Real talk, what did you gain from that? What's the purpose and motives and intentions behind those actions like that? And it's like when people be saying stuff like, oh, I cried the whole day, or let me go back home and cry all the way home. See, stuff like that just fake, man, because how do you know you're going to cry all the way back home? How do you know that? If I'm not mistaken, tears come unexpectedly. That's what real tears are. I'm not trying to do this. I don't want to do this. I'm not making myself do this. If it happens, it happens. But how do you plan to cry all the way home? That's just fake to me. That's real. That's just real fake, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's horrible, man. That's horrible, man. And it really, once again, expose your character of what you do, little bro, man. You're a grown man, and sometimes, man, you got this way of moving that's just very suspect, man. I don't understand the motives and intentions behind that. I really don't at all. It makes no sense whatsoever of why you would do something like that, man. Just so that you could be acknowledged, just so that you could be in the in crowd with everybody else. Either you can or you can't. You can give or you can't give. You can show up or you don't show up. It still don't take away how you probably feel in your heart about that, man. And that's only between you and God. Because he can't see it no more anyway. That's between you and God. And God knows genuine on how your heart is. You don't have to show and display that to nobody else. Nobody else. But since you want it so hard to be acknowledged by others in this time of mourning, you actually made a spectacle out of yourself, exposed yourself, got a lot of people salty and mad at you, brother, and it's nobody's fault but yours. Nobody's at all. And that's a bad way to honor that man like that, brother. That was horrible, man. Horrible, horrible, horrible. People, man, this time is a time where the world is watching. Because a lot of people send shots out to Tech Nine from the music industry. The news and stuff caught wind of it because at first they thought it was the other Tech Nine who by industry status is bigger than the Tech Nine of battle rap we mourned. They thought it was him at first. And now it brought awareness to battle rap. And the thing about it is they need to see the unity of battle rap and how the community come together and support each other through crisis and times of tragedy. Not the division, not the hate, not the envy, not the strife, not the people trying to knock one another for some type of gratification of trying to make yourself appear to be and doing more than others. It's not about that. It's not about that at all. At all. And we have to be careful with that. And people have to see that even though battle rap is disrespectful and very degrading and things like that, at the end of the day, it's entertainment. But in reality, this is what we really about. Unifying, coming together, and learning how to support one another through times of tragedies. So that stuff you did, man, very out of pocket, man. And that was horrible, man. Very out of pocket. And that was horrible. Even to the point where it just made you look bad. Now, with that being said, I ain't gonna destroy you. I ain't gonna even put the hammer down on you like that. Just out of respect for Tech Nine and everything. What you did was out of pocket. That's all I'm gonna say. What you did was out of pocket, and you have to learn how to be more mature when you do things. And you have to stop that, little bro. Real talk. You got to stop that stuff, and you have to learn how, man, to just be a man. Just be a man and man up. Stop being a follower, man. Stop trying to put yourself to measure yourself up to others, man. Either you can or you can't. Simple as that. It was not no obligation that you was supposed to be there for that man memorial. Okay, you don't got to go to that man funeral. You don't got to go to his memorial to show you care for him, to show that you love him, to show that you respect him, to show that you honor him. You honor him by remembering the life he lived, what he left behind. And in those good things, man, you keep at heart, man. And you be faithful. And you be faithful to what was left behind in the friendship that y'all did have. That's what's important. And understanding that thing, man, it means a lot. And it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth. People try not to be so hard on the little dude, man. He really don't know much. He really don't know much. He young. He ain't never really been in these streets. He don't understand. I'm not making up no excuses for him, but you can just tell. We talking about a brother who actually on the blog had on a Cookie Monster onesie with the butt part unsnapped. Grown, he ordered that. Like that was crazy. That was crazy. But we talking about a brother that come from that type of background. He don't know no better, man. Come on, brothers, man. So this one of those things. You just have to just type of stiff hand type stuff. Cause other than that, man, I don't know, man. I really don't know. It's your boy Battle Truth though, man. It ain't my judgment that's a question. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth. And we just honor Tech Nine, man. We just honor Tech Nine, man. Let that stuff go, y'all. He left us in peace. So let's honor him in peace.